Blessed day. I am Mrs. Mercedes Marasigan Perido, Principal 1 of Bangkod Elementary School from the Municipality of Indang. I am here to present to you my research entitled Job Satisfaction and Quality Work Life of Public Elementary Teachers in the Municipality of Indang. Job satisfaction is affected by several factors. Job satisfaction in the long run is greatly affected by the work-life balance. And work-life quality practices and level of job satisfaction share a positive relationship, means that having good work life among employees lead more satisfied workers in their jobs. For the key literature, Noe on 2010 defines job satisfaction as a pleasurable feeling that results from the perception that one's job fulfills or allows for the fulfillment of one's important job values, and it identifies the general concept of the management integrity wherein the employees feels fairness by the organization that would be resulted to a greater enjoyment of employees. Quality of work life is one of the most important issues in management of human resources in organizations requiring specific attention by Draft and Markick on 2015. When the needs of the employees at work are not met, they experience a lot of work stress that will have adverse effect on the welfare of employees and their job performance by Gita on 2016. The methodology, the study used the descriptive method of research with a questionnaire as its main tool in gathering data, complemented with an structured interview to substantiate the analysis of data gathered from the questionnaire. The statistical tool used in the analysis of data was weighted mean. For the findings, assessment of the teachers on their job satisfaction in terms of teaching assignment. According to the assessment of teachers, they strongly agreed that always wearing a smile while carrying out assignment has the highest weighted mean of 3.59. Meanwhile, statements which got the lowest weighted mean of 3.31 with verbal interpretation of agree include enjoy the facilities and resources available in the workplace in doing tasks and exert effort to do assignment not blocked by red tape are weighted mean of 3.31 and interpreted as agree. The composite mean in the assessment of teachers on job satisfaction in terms of teaching assignments was 3.42 with verbal interpretation of agree. Assessment of teachers on their job satisfaction in terms of designation. They strongly agree that they enjoy teaching students, which can achieve the highest weighted mean of 3.59. In contrary, Carry Light workload has the lowest weighted mean of 3.21 with verbal interpretation of agree. The composite mean in the assessment of teachers on their job satisfaction in terms of designation was 3.38 with verbal interpretation of strongly agree. Assessment of teachers on their job satisfaction in terms of promotion. Based from the assessment, teachers agreed that develop awareness of possible career growth achieved the highest weighted mean of 3.4. In addition, they agreed that keep track of progress and admit a promotion applied in work is based on the ability both got weighted of 3.26. The composite mean in the assessment of teachers on the job satisfaction in terms of promotion was 3.25 with verbal interpretation of agree. Assessment of teachers on their work life with regard to work environment. As assessed by teachers, they agreed to be proud to be identified with a school which achieved the highest weighted mean of 3.38. Meanwhile, the number of classrooms in the school is enough for education and learning got the lowest weighted mean of 3.02 with verbal interpretation of agree. The composite mean in the assessment of teachers on the quality work life in terms of work environment was 3.24 with verbal interpretation of agree. Assessment of teachers on their work life with regard to interpersonal skills. They agree that they get along well with colleagues, achieve the highest rated mean of 3.41. On the contrary, experience communication and information flow between the departments is satisfactory and consider the views are taken into account in resolving work-related problems. Both got the lowest rated mean of 3.15. with verbal interpretation of agree, the composite mean in the assessment of teachers and the quality of work life in terms of interpersonal skills was 3.25 with verbal interpretation of agree. For the implications, the study was limited to 164 teachers in the public elementary and delimited the teachers from public elementary school in Indang. The study considered the importance of job satisfaction and quality of work life among teachers. For the conclusion, based on the findings, the conclusion was drawn. Teachers agree that they are satisfied in their job with regard to teaching assignment, designation, and promotion. Teachers agree on the quality work life in terms of work environment and interpersonal skill. For the recommendations, based on the foregoing findings and conclusion, the following recommendations are offered. The enforcement mechanism for job satisfaction and quality work life of teachers can be proposed for possible implementation. Stronger partnership can be developed between the school and other stakeholders to enhance the implementation of reinforcement mechanisms. Here are some of my references. That's all with my research. Thank you, and God bless us, everyone.